A Dog and Her 12 Boys. Episode 11, Zombie Liquid. Bone Tunnel, Part 1. The drain shaft opened like a wound. We climbed in and down. The bone ladder was wet with spinal grease. Rungs creaked under the boy's weight. My claws clicked, then sank. Beneath the siphon hall, the stench thickened into layers, marrow rot, burnt nerve, wet formaldehyde. We went downward, one breath at a time. The tunnel was worse, a sewer. But not for shit. A channel for what the dead no longer needed: bone waste, nerve scrap, psychic ash. The walls pulsed with white. Bone packed tight. Skulls faced inward, jawless and blind. Femurs stacked like bricks. Hands stretched across the ceiling, fused palm to palm in a ceiling lattice that felt like it could close at any time. The air was wrong. Warm. Sweet. Fermented blood and soap. I lit a psychic light, a floating orb that followed just behind my tail. It glowed faint, the color of memory. The walls twitched under it, bone still moist, still listening. A slow river ran alongside the path, yellow, silver, black, same fluid from the siphon hall, thicker now, bubbling, churning without movement. We kept to the dry middle, but it was ankle-deep in places. Some boys gagged. Boy 9 swore once, then swallowed it. The descent turned steep. The artifact pulsed ahead, weaker, close, but distorted. Then the bones shifted, and we were not alone. Round 1. Skeletons with halberds. The bones cracked first. Then they stood. First wave. Thin skeletons with halberds. Tall and grinning. Yellow jawbones snapped open. They moved in bursts, brittle but fast. Their armor was thin leather fused to bone. I barked once. The boys fell in. Boy 1 shattered the first skull with a downward pipe swing. No hesitation. Boy 5 used a chain flail. Rapped, yanked, spine snapped against the wall. Boy 11 slid low and kicked a knee joint sideways, sending the skeleton into a wall where Boy 6 crushed the skull with a brick. Boy 7 battered one against the wall repeatedly until the halberd clattered free and the bones went to powder. Boy 4 bit a wrist off, then clubbed the ribcage apart with a crowbar. Too many to count. Wave 1 ended in bone dust. We moved further down the sloping hall of bone. Round 2. Bone golems. They rose next, bigger. Golems. Bone and sinew stacked and snarling. 7 feet tall. Shoulders like coffins. They moved wrong, joints too smooth. Ribs welded into armor. Arms like battering rams. Boy 7 ducked the first swing, smashed the spine with a lead pipe, and rode the golem down. Boy 3 cracked a jaw with a chair leg, then kept swinging until the skull burst. Boy 8, injured, swung a broken femur like a club, caving the side of a golem's head when it leaned too low. Boy 12 leapt off the wall, double smashed shoulder and neck with cleavers used as blunt weights. Boy 9 swung low, broke both knees with a pipe, then walked backward as the golem toppled. Boy 2 bull-rushed one into the side wall and hammered its skull in with a brick until it collapsed. Boy 10 slammed a fire poker down on the spine joint and twisted until it cracked loose. They broke like heavy furniture. Too slow, too loud. And deeper we went. The grade was sloping down more and more. Round 3, bonehounds. No time. I picked up the pace, pushing the boys forward. The howling came next. Bonehounds. Direwolf frames. Fast. Loud. Brutal. Ribs exposed like jail bars. Tails tipped with blades. Boy 3 killed 4 himself. Pipe low. Footwork perfect. A beast lunged. He sidestepped and caved its skull in with a single swing. Another leapt. He rolled and snapped its neck against the wall with a steel bar. 2 more came. One's spine shattered under a wide sweep, The other went down with its jaw broken in 3 hits. Boy 6 braced against the wall, caught one mid-leap, and hammered its ribcage until the spine gave out. Boy 11 tackled one into the fluid river and beat the skull against the edge until it stopped moving. Boy 2 caught a leaping beast mid-air and smashed it against another in a single move. Boy 5 walked through the stampede, swinging a crowbar wide, breaking legs, jaws, ribs. The stampede broke on our line. Bones scattered, and deeper we went. 3 rounds down, and we hadn't taken a scratch.